In 2002, Will Robbins left his native England to hone his skills on his way to becoming a professional golfer.
I had come out to America, played college golf. I mean, my dream was to win the British Open. I mean, my dream was to play on the Ryder Cup, go on the PGA Tour.
Along his path to professional golf, Will met Amanda.
We'd got married, we'd moved up to Sacramento, and we were heading off to Thailand to co-PP.
We had an amazing time, and we did so many things and experienced so much of the culture, just the whole broad range of the culture, that it was phenomenal.
You could kind of do what you wanted, when you wanted, and you were staying on just paradise.
On the morning of December 26, 2004, Will and Amanda's paradise was shattered.
Just out of nowhere, everyone started screaming. A lot of people from off to our left, we could hear them. Obviously, they were out on the beach and they were screaming, and very quickly realized it was screams of dying and death.
Look at the waves coming! Clear out, people! Clear out! I hope no one was out there!
I had no idea a tsunami was coming. I had no idea what was about to happen.
That morning, the 2004 tsunami that would kill more than 200,000 hit the island of Koh Phi Phi Don.
And Mandy looked at me and said, "This is it." And I looked back at her and I said, "No." And the second I said that, I looked to my right and the wall just bang. And we were in just pitch black, tumbling over and over again. And I felt Mandy's hand go, I felt my head crush, and I just thought, this is it, there's what's happened. And really just all that was happening at that time was I just kept on saying, this isn't how I die. This is not how I die. Just shortly after saying, this isn't how I die, I realized this was how I died. With my wife gone, with my head crushed, I didn't really think I had much to live for. And at that point, I just said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna die fighting. And the second I said that, bam, I was out in the middle of the ocean. And I popped up and I looked around and it was dead silent and there was nothing, and the island was just gone. And I looked to my right and there was Mandy 3 feet from me, just on my right, and I grabbed her by the arm and she was just crying and just kept on saying, I'm broken, I'm broken.
Will and Amanda found themselves swept out to sea. Their prospects for survival were quickly fading.
When you can't move your legs at all, you know that something's terribly wrong.
And there was just one guy standing on a little boat, just a little wooden boat, and I just yelled to him. I said, I'm gonna die here in front of you if you don't save me. And I think the way I said it, with such, it was that, the way of desperation that I knew I was about to die, that he threw a rope over to us. And from there, we spent about 10 hours just going from one boat to a slightly bigger boat, to another boat, to another boat.
Miraculously, Will and Amanda were rescued. Their injuries were severe, especially the cracked pelvis suffered by Amanda, but they survived. After 2 months in a Thai hospital, their physical injuries were healed enough to travel home.
Yeah, life didn't stop. My wife was a school teacher. She got laid off. I couldn't play. I physically couldn't pick up a club for about 6 months. And obviously we had a mortgage to pay and we had things to do and we had to get back to life. And so a dear friend of mine, he said, look, do you want to come and teach over at the local golf course at Empire Ranch? But really it was, it was the mindset of I'm not going to be here long. This isn't what my path is, but I'm just going to do it while I'm here and I'm going to have fun. I'm going to give my players what they need, not what they want. It was almost 2 full years of doing this that I then realized, you know what, I think I could do a lot more help for people through the game of golf, teaching and coaching the game, rather than just going out there and trying to shoot and win tournaments.
He's able to affect so many more people.
So for level 1, for anyone who's say a 6 handicap or above, 7 handicap or above.
Will worked to obtain his PGA of America membership and opened his golf academy, which has a unique policy, guaranteed results.
When I started, my first 18-hole score was 121, I believe. Today I'm shooting low 80s, high 70s.
I think when I started the program I was probably a 20, 25 handicap, and right now I'm fluctuating between 9 and 13.
If you took extra club and swung it softer, the ball's going to come off lower.
I came out here with the intention of either I was going to get help or I was going to stop playing. And so I played around out here the day I signed up, and I probably shot a 147. So far this year, I'm consistently hitting in the 90s.
Great shot. Now watch this. That should land and slightly release to the left.
Let's get back to golf is much more fun when you shoot lower scores, not when you swing the club the right way.
See the wind hitting that right now? See the wind hitting that? So I would like to see, guys, another full club.
The numbers kind of speak for themselves. Like I said, I won, about 8 or 10 tournaments in the first 6 or 7 years I was pro, and since I started working with Will, I've won 38 pro tournaments.
The key thing is see your target, believe in it, and trust it.
What he did for me, and the way he, I could get emotional. But what he's done for me goes beyond the golf. The golf is just to me, it's like so nothing of what he's done. And he basically taught me how to be, do, have, be the person you want to be, do what you need to do to be that person, and you'll have what you want. He's just basically giving me a life,
You have that moment and specialness with Will that, makes you feel like you're his only student. It's more of a personal experience sometimes, especially with him and I, but gets me choked up.
I really felt like, this guy, was spared for a reason.
Just when so many people die and you don't, it just makes you think, okay, not so much why me, but what? What am I going to do? And that's what's changed me.
He always wanted to revolutionize golf, but it really sent him on his path to coaching and instructing, which he wouldn't have done had it not been for the accident.
When I hear stories of kids either getting scholarships or winning tournaments, or people re-looking at their life because of hearing my story and my wife's story, it's like there's change and there's something that's happening, and that's really what keeps me just knowing that I'm on that right path at long last.